Soldiers, today you join the ranks of the United States Army Field Artillery, a proud warrior race whose history began with a few simple cannons and has evolved into a complex system of short and long-range missiles and howitzers with unlimited capability. You are here because you have successfully completed the challenging training necessary to become a fully qualified soldier in the most lethal army in the world, following the footsteps of those before you.
Open ranks, hard! Hope ready, cuts! 13-5, class 22. Graduation day. Some of y'all thought this day would never come. Tice again, I remember you were ready to go back to Guam the day you got here. Tired. As we started, we got about 8 or 9 soldiers. For those of you who weren't here, we got about 8 or 9 soldiers in. We didn't have enough soldiers to start this class, so we waited another week. We got a couple more soldiers. Still didn't have enough soldiers to start this class, so we waited another week. So instead of 6 weeks, y'all are here for 8 weeks. Some of y'all. I thought this day would never come, and I'll tell you what, you guys have been tried and tested since the day you got here. You've been trained. You have a lot to be proud of. Okay? What this ceremony represents, and Sergeant Bouillon is going to read the symbolism of the cross cannons to you guys here in a minute. Okay? I'll tell you what the cross cannons represent to me. All right? Right now, on your lapel, you're wearing 2 U.S. discs. Okay? We're going to take that one off. We're going to pin the cross cannons on you guys, representing that no longer are you just a soldier. Because when you graduated from basic training, you became a soldier. You're no longer just a soldier, you're an artilleryman now. And that's what the cross cannons represent. And you'll take these with you and wear them on your Class A's for the rest of your time in the Army. Cool? Platoon, attack,
The Distinguished Honor Graduate Award is presented for overall excellence in training and character development throughout the training cycle. The Distinguished Honor Graduate for Class 22-09 is Private Joshua Martin. The Master Blaster Award is presented for overall highest score on the 2 graded live fires. The Master Blaster is Private Joshua Martin. At this time, the battery commander will now pin a field artillery cross cannon on the Distinguished Honor Graduate. The soldiers of graduating class 22-09 will now pin on the field artillery branch insignia, thus signifying that the Department of the Army and the field artillery commander has certified that the soldier are branch qualified and are a true artilleryman. The cross cannons insignia has been in use since 1834 and represents 2 cross Napoleon cannons from 1812 and represents the field artillery as the king of battle. An artillery observer is a soldier responsible for directing artillery fire and close air support ground attack by aircraft onto enemy positions. Because artillery is an indirect fire weapon system, the guns are rarely in the line of sight of their target, often located tens of miles away. The observer serves as the eyes of the artillery battery, calling in target locations and adjustments to the Fire Direction Center, FDC, via radio or less commonly landlines. The FDC then translates the observer's orders into firing solutions for the battery's cannons. Artillery observers are often deployed with combat armed maneuver units, typically infantry companies or armored squadrons. Artillery observers are considered high priority targets by enemy forces as they control a great amount of firepower. Or with are within visual range of the enemy and are often located deep within enemy territory. The artillery observer must therefore be skilled not only in fire direction, but also in stealth and, if necessary, direct combat. In the U.S. Army, an artillery observer is called a fire support specialist, but is generally known as the forward observer, FO. A mechanized FO team usually comprises an officer and several enlisted personnel, a technician, a driver/radio operator, plus any extra personnel, traveling in an infantry fighting vehicle. A non-mechanized FO team travels on foot similar to light infantry and generally includes a gunner trained to operate a squad automatic weapon for self-protection.
Platoon Sergeant.
Close range, move!
The Distinguished Honor Graduate will now lead the class in reciting the Soldier's Creed.
The Soldier's Creed!
The Soldier's Creed! I am American soldier. I am born and never fatigued. I serve the people of the United States and live in the armed battalions. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never be a fallen comrade. I am disciplined, physically, mentally tough, trained and proficient in warrior tests and drills. I will always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself. I am an expert and I am a professional. I say ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the enemy's United States of America in close combat. I am a guardian of freedom, American way of life. I am an American soldier.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the graduation ceremony. Distinguished guests, family, and friends, thank you for attending today's ceremony.
Parade, rest!
And you're more than welcome to go and hug, kiss, congratulate them. Their time